Well, thank you, my friend. First of all, I'd like for y'all to give me a hand of applause. My birthday just came. Happy belated birthday. Just turned 60 years old. And I didn't know how old 60 was until I started having sex with this young girl. And she said, "Fuck me, Mr. Jones. That dick is so good, Mr. Jones. That's some good dick, Mr. Jones." And I've never heard nobody say Mr. Jones while I was fucking. So it kind of startled me. And I did a comedy show one time, and white people not trying to be funny. When y'all get drunk, I don't know what it is, but they say white girl drunk, but this girl thought I was somebody else. She said, after I finished doing my set, she said, "Larry, why didn't you call me? I've texted you, I've emailed you, and you've ignored me." I said, "What the fuck is Larry?" She said, "Larry, you don't know what this is?" I said, "What the fuck is Larry?" She said, "Come on to the van, and let's go do like we used to. Let's go fuck." I said, "Really?" So I went to the van. This is a true story. So, sex mistaken identity. So I went to the van to see was she for real. And when I went to the van, she said, "Pull out your dick." And she gave me some head. I've never gotten head. I said, "This really going on for real?" She gave me some head and said, "Larry, you've gotten so much bigger. You've gotten huge." I said, "Well, thank you." And I got some free sex. And I felt I got some pussy by mistaken of identity. And when she left, she said, "I love you." I said, "Larry loves you too." That's some true shit though. And I just want to say, I was homeless for 5 years. And I never been homeless for that long. And one of the things I had to learn about being homeless is you got to make a real good sign. And I found myself panhandling. And some people won't give you no money. They say, "I'll buy you some food, I'm not gonna give you the fucking money." So this one man bought me this big ass sandwich. And I fell asleep behind a building and ate the sandwich. And when I woke up, it was a big ass raccoon staring at me. And I've never in my life seen a raccoon close up. I've seen them on trash cans and shit. I've seen them far away, but I've never seen a raccoon that fucking close. And I had this big ass sandwich, and I woke up and seen this big motherfucker. And the claw that's on the raccoon, I was like, God, and I was right there. My head was to the back of the building, so I couldn't run that way. I had to run through this damn raccoon. But he was right there looking at me. So I stomped at his ass. This motherfucker didn't even move, like he laughed at me. "That's all you got?" And I was like, oh my God, I was so fucking terrified. And I was so scared, I started cussing at the raccoon. "Fuck you, raccoon. You don't scare me, you bitch ass raccoon. You ain't nobody. I'll whoop your ass, raccoon." The raccoon started doing like this. Like, "Come on, I'm about to dig in your ass." And I was going crazy. I was terrified of this raccoon, but somebody called the police because they heard me in the raccoon arguing. And so when the police came, they shot the raccoon with a tranquilizer. So I was so happy to see the police. I said, "Thank you, officer. Thank you for shooting that raccoon." And he was like, "No, it's not over, buddy. What are you doing back here?" I said, he said, "Are you sleeping back here behind this building?" I said, "Yes, sir. Yes, I'm homeless." He said, "Well, you going somewhere tonight." He said, "You got two choices. You either going to jail or you're going to a mental facility." So y'all can imagine where I went. I took the mental facility. That don't mean I'm crazy because I argued with a raccoon. And before I get off the stage, I want to say something. I'm very excited to have my classmates to come out here and support me. It's kind of hard to get somebody to support somebody when you've been fucking up for a long time. Because I'm just so excited. I got some head from this girl. But she couldn't finish the job because her tooth was sore. And she had a bad tooth. And she was still giving me head, with a bad tooth. I mean, how do you give somebody head? And then she was selling it. You can't sell head if your tooth bad. She said, "Stop moving your dick all around in my mouth. My tooth is sore." She said, "You just keep moving that dick all around my mouth." Okay. I'm gonna get off the head joke, for right there. But I just want to say thank y'all for letting me do my little time. I thought I only had 2 minutes, so I didn't know I had 5. So I'm really prepared for the 5-minute thing. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Motherfucking Mike Jones.